Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos. And at the end of the video, if you like what you heard today, be sure and hit the like button, and let's go ahead and get into our video. Now today I'm going to be sharing with you some weight loss tips. And my question is, have you ever gone on a weight loss program, and when you start the program, the first thing you think of is, I've heard all of this before. Well, there's a reason for that. That's because someone else has already been through the program and they know how it works, and the tips they're sharing with you are legitimate tips. Now, a lot of things I used to question, like, why do you have to drink so much water, or why do you need to add lemon, or just all these kind of things, and the reason is because they really work. So I'm going to go ahead and start giving you some weight loss tips. I'm going to give you about 17, and then I'm going to try to explain why you need to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you are going to want to drink 8-ounce glasses of water a day. You need to do that every single day. You need to hydrate your body. If you don't hydrate your body, you think that your body will think that it's hungry. So you need to keep your body hydrated. That's really important. And you can add a little bit of lemon in there, and it will aid in digestion. Also, a water that is super good to drink, if you're going to drink bottled water, is Fiji, the brand Fiji. It is the best alkaline water that you can use for your body. It's a little bit more expensive than some of the others, but it really is the best for your body. Number 2, you either need to watch how much your portion size is, or you need to count calories. I suggest you count calories. Most people will start off on 1,200 calories, but not always. So it would be good if you spoke to your doctor about what they would recommend for you and get an okay from your doctor to be able to start the program. But 1,200 calories is usually a good starting point. Number 3, this is so important. You have to watch your carbs and your sugar. If you do really, really well all day long on your program, staying within your 1,200 calories, drinking your water, if you end up taking in too much carbs or sugar, it can prevent you from losing weight that day. And there's nothing worse feeling than to wake up the next day and realize the day before you had too much sugars or too much carb, and that's going to delay you. Also, sometimes having too much protein, especially late at night, can do the same thing. Number 4. Do not eat at least 2 hours before you go to bed. You need to feel a tiny little bit hungry. I don't mean to the point where you feel like you're just going to starve and you're not going to be able to sleep. But if you go to bed and you've had your 1,200 calories for that day and you haven't eaten within two hours before you go to bed, you're going to lose weight that day. But if you go to bed and you eat your calories later in the day and you eat right before you go to bed, you are not going to lose weight. Even if you had your 1,200 calories for the day, you will probably end up gaining weight or just maintaining. You won't lose. So be sure and eat. Do not eat 2 hours before you go to bed. Very important. Number 5, don't skip meals. If you skip breakfast, by the time lunch gets here, you're starving, you're so hungry, you just want to eat everything. You will eat more than you're supposed to. So make sure you do not skip breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Stay on your meal program and make sure you eat your snacks and your fruits and stuff. Number 6, 3 meals a day, 2 fruits, 1 snack in the evening, and free foods. And I've already given you a list of free foods. If you look on one of my previous videos, you will see the list of free foods. So make sure that you stick to that. It really works. It's been working for me. Number 7, you need to exercise. Now, you don't have to, but if you don't exercise, what's going to happen is when you start losing the weight, you're not going to look as toned. You could look a little bit saggy. So start off exercising just a little bit. I mean, if you're not used to exercising at all, start off with 5 minutes a day and increase it. Go to 10. Go to 15. I'm now at 20, and I didn't even realize I was at 20. I thought I was still at 15, and I was up to 20, and I felt like I could keep going. So you don't have to start off fast, and you don't have to do a lot. Do not go and do what a lot of these trainers show. I don't agree with this. They can come on here and argue with me all they want, but when you go full force in an exercise program, working yourself to death, you're going to give yourself a heart attack, because I know someone it happened to. So be careful about starting off exercising too much too fast. Number 8, vitamins. You need to take vitamins. Now, I take different kinds of vitamins. I take one a day, but I take it a couple times a day. I take B vitamins, I take D vitamins, C vitamins. So just make sure you're taking some good vitamins, because when you're on a weight loss program, especially around 1,200 calories, you can be a little bit nutrient deficient. So you want to make sure you take some vitamins to kind of make up for that. Okay, this next one is really important. You need to keep your food on hand. If you do not have the food on hand that you need for your program, you're setting yourself up for failure. When you go to eat your breakfast and you don't have your breakfast items, you're going to be digging around trying to figure out what to eat. You're going to get discouraged. Or if you don't have your fruits, this has happened to me. If you don't have your fruits or you don't have your free foods and you get hungry in between, you're going to start looking for something to snack on, and then you're going to end up snacking on something that you shouldn't have, and then you're going to gain weight. So make sure you keep your food on hand that you need for your program. Number 10, eat more fiber. You need to add fiber to your diet. It will help with your weight loss. So make sure you do that. And your fruits will probably give you enough fiber. If not, you can take a supplement for that. Number 11, eat more vegetables. You've got to have those vegetables in between. Again, they will fill you up and they will give you the fiber that you need. Number 12, now I read this recently, you should chew your food 40 times. I don't sit and count 40 times when I'm chewing my food, but I do chew it to the point that it's really, really soft, and then I swallow it. So you need to make sure you do that. Don't eat fast. Eat it slow. Chew it slow. Number 13, get as good a sleep as possible. I know sometimes it's not easy, but they do have supplements that you can get, like at Walmart or Target, that'll just kind of help you get a little bit of rest, and they're all natural products, so you might look into something like that if you're having trouble sleeping, which I do sometimes. Number 14, eat more protein. Make sure you keep some kind of protein on hand, like nuts. I like to keep those on hand, turkey, things like that in between, so that if I get hungry, that will fill you up. Peanut butter is really, really super good for protein, but do not, absolutely do not eat it late at night. Don't do it. Number 15, don't drink your calories with soda and juice. Now, I gave up Coca-Cola, which is my favorite drink in the whole world, but it was just kind of giving me some problems, so I had to give it up. You can switch over to the Coke Zero, which is pretty good. Just watch your calories. You can have stuff like that. You can have tea, unsweet tea, things like that. Number 16, make healthy eating a life goal. This was the mistake that I have made, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. Once you lose your weight, don't think, oh, I've lost all my weight, I can go back to eating the way I used to. No, you can't. That's the thing you're going to have to accept in the beginning. If you can't accept it and you're not willing to do it, don't even start. You're going to have to change your lifestyle. If you don't change the way that you're eating, you will just start gaining the weight right back, and all that work will be for nothing. So stick to this program, and then I'm going to be having a video on how to maintain your weight. Be sure you watch that. I'll make that soon so that you'll know how to do that. But it's so important. But when you go onto a weight loss journey, make sure that you want to make it lifetime, or don't start. Don't even start, because you'll gain it all back. Number 17, and I find this to be important, weigh daily. Hold yourself accountable. If you weigh every single day, you will start realizing, what did I eat the day before because I gained a pound, or I gained a pound and a half, sometimes 2 pounds, or I lost some weight. What did I do yesterday that caused this to happen? Did I overeat yesterday? Did I go over my calories? Did I eat too late? That is the most important thing, to make sure you weigh daily. Okay, guys, that's 17 tips. I hope this is helpful for you. Be sure and leave any questions you have down below. I'll be glad to answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.